IDE. Are you getting me? Okay, you're just going to write the code by using the Visual Studio IDE here. So how do you write, how do we use this Visual Studio? How do we use the Visual Studio? So let me tell you about this, how to use the Visual Studio. Okay, so if you look at this, if you just look at this, we launched a developer command prompt earlier. How did we? Go to the search and we search for developer command prompt, right? Same way, search for Visual Studio. You want to install Visual Studio on machine, right? Yeah, this is the Visual Studio. Okay. Well, when you open the Visual Studio, when you just open the Visual Studio, for you, the left-hand side will be blank. You don't see anything in the left-hand side. You don't see anything in the left-hand side, but you'll be getting 4 options on the right side like this. You'll be getting 4 options in the right side like this. In this, so basically, applications that we create under Visual Studio are called as projects. So every application that is created under a Visual Studio is called as a project. What is a project? A project is a collection of classes or a collection of items. A project is a collection of items. It's a collection of items. Items can be classes, structures, lots of items will be present. I'll show you. But first thing is, we need to create a project now. See here, we find an option C, create a project, the last one. Create a new project. Click on this, create a new project. When you go to create a new project, 2022, I already asked you to install it now, Visual Studio 2022. Yeah. When you open this, again, in the left-hand side, you won't see anything now. In the left-hand side, you won't see anything here also. So now come to the right side. Now come on to the right side. Now in the right side, it will ask you some options here. What? All languages, all platforms, all project types. Are you clear? All languages, all platforms, and all project types. Understood? Okay. When you see that all languages, all platforms, and all project types here, first what you're required to do is, you need to choose the language you are building the application. To show you different project options here, guys. Various different project options. We can do a filter now. What is that? First, here it will ask you for all languages. In this, choose the language in which you want to develop the application. Which language you want to build the application? C#. You're building an application in the C# language. Select C#. Second, which platform? You can build for Android, Azure, different platforms you can build. Based on that, the filtering works now. Suppose you select Android. See, this project works on Android, Azure, iOS. That I'm not install about it. Linux, what works on Linux, what works on Mac. So it will show you the options like this. In this, choose Windows now. Choose Windows. So first one is the language. And the second one is the platform. Third, choose what type of project you wanted to develop. What type of project you wanted to develop. Okay, what you want to develop is a web application, a gaming application. You need to select the appropriate thing now. You want to build a web application. We can select a web app. You want to build a gaming application. I did not install it explicitly. So like this, IoT applications. Like this, there are different types of applications available. Mobile apps. We can choose the appropriate options now. Now, actually, what we are going to do is we are going to build a console application. We are going to do a console application. Select console. Select console. You are selecting a console application. So when you select a console application, when you just select a console application here, we have the console applications options available here. See. Are you clear? We have the console application apps available here. 2 console application available. One is console app. Second one is console app.NET framework. What is ConsolApp.NET Framework? ConsolApp.NET Framework is the old one. We discussed in the starting classes. First we have .NET Framework. .NET Framework next replace to .NET Core. Okay. So if it shows you .NET Framework, that's the old one. Works only on Windows. You can see. Works only on Windows. It works only on Windows. But when you come here, it works on Linux, Mac, and Windows also. Are you clear? It works on Linux, it works on Mac, it works on Windows also. It works on all the three now. Are you clear? Okay, Linux, Mac, and Windows. So it's just going to work on all the appropriate three things. So choose this option. Okay, not this one. This is purely Windows, this is outdated, guys. So choose the first one, ConsolApp. And here you can understand, you will show as a Linux, Mac, and Windows. So that's the identification for you to understand about it. Okay. So that is the option what you just require to select now. Click on the next button in the bottom. When you click on the next button, here a window opens asking you for the project name. Asking you for the project name. It asks you for the project name here. Okay. So give a name to the project. Give a name to the project. Give a name to the project. Any name of your choice. First project. While giving the folder names and project names and all, one more time a warning here. I warned you already. No special characters in the names. No spaces in the names. Don't use special characters. Don't use spaces. It should be purely alphanumerics. Are you clear? So what is the name? First project. Now come to location. Okay. Now in the location, it'll ask you where you want to save this project. Where you want to save this project. Where you want to save the project. Let us save in our own folder. What's the folder? E drive. C# 11. E drive C# 11. Okay. Come below and specify a solution. Clear project name, location, solution name. Clear? What is the solution name? What is the solution name is? Ignore it, guys. Whatever you enter in the project name, the same name will be shown in the solution also. Watch it, all of you. Ignore it for the time being. I will explain about the solution name later. Don't bother about it. You simply enter the project name and specify the location where you want to save it. What is the folder? C# 11. Specify that and click on the next button. When you click on the next button, now it will ask you. What it will ask you? Array, which version of the runtime do you want to use? Which version of the runtime you want to use? See there? Showing you a list of options. Array, these are all out of support options. They are all out of support option. When you're installing also, I said you don't select out of support options. Yes or not? So these are all the out of support options what we have in this particular place now. Okay. So pick up the option what you want. Actually, from up to 5.0, the architecture of this project is going to be a bit different, and from 6.0 it is different again. From 5.0 it is until 5.0 it is one style. From 6.0 another style. Means some new features have been added. To make you understand about it, first I want to create a project in 5.0. Are you clear? I'm creating a project in 5.0. Okay, I will afterwards create a project in 6.0 and I'll show you the differences. So first I'm choosing a 5.0 edition. Okay, and you guys will not have all these three options on your machine. What you'll have is only from 6.0 only you will have. Are you clear? How to add the 5.0, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you about it. But let me select the 5.0 option and click on create button. You're having a create button in the bottom. Click on the create button. Guys, all these things I have given you in the form of screenshots. In the first screen, you need to pick the create a new project option. Second screen, it will ask you for all these options. What? All project types. And from there, you are choosing C#, Windows, console. And these are the two things comes first. The first option. Then it'll ask you for project name, location, solution name, all these things. Now scroll down, enter the project name, enter your location. I said your solution name will be same as project name, ignore it. Enter the project name in this one. Clear? Then it will ask you for the version. It will ask you for the version. Actually, going forward, we'll work on 8.0 only. Going forward, we'll work on 8.0 only. Okay, but just to give an idea, first I selected what? 5.0. So all of you can observe it. When I click on the create project, when I click on the create project, all of you can observe here, by default, the project is created. By default, the project is created. It has created the project by default. You can see this is a project that is created. And this project has a default class now. What is the default class? Program. And it has a main method, string args, console.write line. Without we writing automatically all these things are generated now. You already know the first line, using system. Second line is new to you now. What is that? Namespace. What is that? So basically, I already taught you in the last week, remember, a namespace is a logical container of types. A namespace is a logical container of types. What are the 5 types? Classes, structures, enum, delegate, interface. So C# has 5 yoga defined types. So what are that? C language has 3 yoga defined types. What are the 3? Enums, structures, unions. So in C language, we have structures, enums, unions. Okay, but C# has 5. What are the 5? Classes, structures, interfaces, enums, delegates. But we started with classes, we'll work out with the remaining 4 also going forward. But everything will be under project now. Everything will be under a project. Okay, so basically, you'll find that console with Windows option. What is console with Windows? Console only, or not console with Windows. It is console app. That's all. Okay. So if you just observe it, if you just observe this one, what is namespace? In this project, we'll be writing so many classes, man. Are you clear? In this project, we will be writing so many classes now. Got it or not? When you write so many classes, in this project now, okay, when you are writing so many classes in the project, all these particular classes will be present under the project now. Will be present under the project. So we might be having 10 classes, 20 classes, 30 classes in the project. Any number of classes can be there. Everything will be under a project. And what is a namespace? It's a logical container, like a grouping all. It is for grouping all these things together. Are you getting me or not? It is for grouping all these things together. Are you getting me or not? It is for grouping all these things together is what we call as a namespace. Clear or not? Understood? So what you're trying to do is group all of them into one single unit, and that's what we call as a namespace. Okay, now you can understand it like this here. Namespace is logical. I already said you this one. You can understand it like this. There is a family. And in the family, n number of people will be there. N number of people will be there in the family. Suppose, let us take like Ambanis. Okay, so many people in their home now, and everyone. See, you can understand the family is a project. The family is a project. Now, under the project, what we have different items, different classes. Every member of the family are the items in the family now. Members of the family now. Now, all the members will have a surname. And don't forget, your surname is your family name only. What is your surname? Your surname is your family name only. Your surname is going to be your family name only here. Are you getting my point or not? Okay. So here, if you just notice this particular thing now, what is it? We have number of classes that are present in the project. All the project, the complete project is a family now. And the namespace is like the surname for everyone now. The namespace is like a surname for every name. See, remember your names, your surname is your logical grouping. That's all. It's not physical. Am I right? Surname is only a logical grouping. Ambani's. That is their surname now. And that is used for combining the whole family. So that is not physical. That is only logical. That is only logical. Here also the same point I'm telling you. What is it? Project is physical. All the classes in the project are members of the family now. And all the members of the family will have a surname. And what is a surname? Your family name only will be your surname now. Correct or not? Ambani's. Now, what is the name of each person? Anil Ambani, Mukesh Ambani, Dhirubhai Ambani. Yeah, everyone has a surname now. It is also the same. Clear or not? So that is how the things are going to be organized. See now, I will add a new class in the project that comes under the same namespace only. So now understand, Microsoft has first created a project called as System. I repeat, Microsoft has first created a project called as System. Understood my point or not? What did they create? A project called as System. Okay. And inside of that particular project, they have defined the different classes for us. Like what we learned in the last week. No, sir, we learned in this week, console class, convert class, string class, object class, array class, plus 15 structures. All are defined in the project now. What is the project name? System. So what is the namespace name? System. Project name and namespace name are system only now. And how are you referring? System.console, system.array, system.string. That's how you're referring to them now. Yes or not? Same concept now also. I created a project. What is the project name? First project. I created a project called as first project. And under that, what should I do? What should I have? I have so many classes that are present inside the project. I have so many classes that are present inside of the project. Number of classes are there inside of this particular project. And all this will have the first project as a namespace name. If I add a new class, that also will come under the first project. See, every new member born in the family will have the surname now. Every new class is in the project will have the namespace now. Are you clear or not? Understood my point? Okay. So that is what we have in this particular context now. You did not select the options correctly, I think. When you are installing, I asked you to select all the check boxes. Maybe you did not select the check boxes properly. Check it out once. Once again, I'm showing you guys. When you are installing Visual Studio, these are the options what you are required to select. First one, ASP.NET Web Development. Second one, Azure Development. Third one, .NET Desktop Development. Fourth one, no, it's not required. I did not say, and my admin has installed that. That option I did not say. Next, Visual Studio Extension Development. Visual Studio Extension Development. One more thing. Data storage and processing. 5 options. So given in the notes already, all the options to you. 5. These are 5 options what you just required to select. Okay. After selecting the 5 options, then go to individual components. And in the individual components, I asked you select all the checkboxes under .NET. Under .NET, we have some set of checkboxes. And what I said, ignore out of support. Ignore out of support and select all these options. Maybe you did not select all the options properly. That's why you are not getting them. See, I did not select 2.1. I did not select 2.1. See what I selected? 5.0. 2.1 runtime, 2.1 runtime. These are different here. These options, tools, I did not select the development tools here. But see, these out of support options, see, right now when I showed it, you saw 2.1, 3.1, 5.0, all options came there. Why they came? Because I have selected these options. Clear or not? Okay, so after doing all these particular things, what you're required to do is install it. Maybe you're not getting anything, miss. You did not select that properly. Read the notes carefully first. For everyone, I'm telling you, everything is in the notes and you're not following it first. I clearly given the complete information in the notes, what options to select and what to do. Clearer, follow the notes first. In the notes, it was available. You did not properly select, that's why you did not get that one. Yeah. What I'm telling you is, what I said, you 5.0 will not come for you. For you, 5.0 will not come. Why? I said not to select. Yes or not? So don't worry. How you can get it back again? Intentionally done. Tomorrow, if you want to add anything newly, what to do? You should know that also. You install up here. Something should be added newly now. What should it do, sir? Okay. For that reason only, I said don't select out of support. Today, after going back, you all do this. What do you know? Open the studio. Concentrate here. Open the studio. Create a new project. Guys, in the create new project, if you scroll down, here you will find this option. What is it? Click on that. Click on that. It opens you the same window what I shown you now. Are you clear? Go to individual components. Select .NET 5.0. Array, you did not select it here. I don't put blank with my system. It is selected. For you, it is not selected. So select .NET 5.0 and install. So that once you install, restart your machine, you will see 5.0 also in the drop down. Clearer or not? First run and see. What you will see is 6, 7, and 8 only. You will not see 5. Now do the change what I asked you. Then what you will find? 5, 6, 7, 8. All will come for you. Got it? Update it, guys. If something is missing, check it out whether you have selected correctly or not. That's what you are required to do. Fine. Just a second. Come back. Yes. So coming back, what I'm telling you, I created a project. The project by default came with a class called program and it has a namespace. What is a namespace? Namespace is a logical container. Namespace is a logical container. In this project, imagine I have 100 classes. In this project, imagine I have 100 classes. Are you getting me or not? If you just imagine you have 100 classes, all these 100 classes will come under the same namespace. Will come under the same namespace. That's what everyone born in the family. Everyone born in the family will come under the same surname. Same way, everyone will have the same namespace name. And your namespace name is same as your project name only. Just like your surname is your family name, your namespace name is your project name. Okay? Whatever you give as a project name, that only will be the namespace name. That only I said here. Microsoft has first created a project. What is the name of the project? System. In that, they defined a set of classes and structures. All come under the system namespace now. That's why we are calling it as a system.console, system.array. That's how we are calling it. Clear? So are you clear with namespace now? What are the other new things you're seeing here? That is the scope here, modifier. That is the scope or modifier. That is the scope or the modifier. Understood my point or not? What is that? That is the scope or the modifier now. So what is the scope or the modifier? Actually, if you just understand about this particular thing now, you see there as internal now. What is internal? Internal means it is accessible anywhere in this project. It is accessible anywhere in the project. You define a class now. You want to reuse this class in another class. You want to reuse this class in another class. Possible. It is possible. Internal indicates this class is accessible from anywhere inside the project. Okay. See, I have another option, man. This class is accessible from anywhere. Out of the project also. Understood? Now imagine console is a public class. Console is a public class. That is why you are able to use it anywhere you want now. But by default, this class is not a public class. What is the class? Internal. Means accessible only in the project. You want to change this, you can change to public. Sir, in the notepad, we did not write anything at all. Even if you don't write also, default is internal only. Did you understand me or not? Means whatever you defined in the notepad is also internal only. Even though you don't write anything, default is internal. If I write internal also, or if I don't write, this is internal only by default. Clear or not? Second option, public. You can make it as public. Default, internal, can be changed to public. Are you clearer or not? Default is internal. You can change to public. Understood me or not? So that's what exactly you're trying to do in this particular case. Is internal class, and this can be changed to a public. Are you guys clear? Understood? Okay. So that is what. Reminding all you know now. Class, class name, static void main. Last day only we learned about string args, console.writeLine. So how to run this? How to run this? Very simple, man. Control F5. Save, compile, execute. All three in one shot. Watch. It will launch the command window and displays the output. Are you clear? Launches the command window and displays the output. How to run? Control F5. One more time. Control F5. Save, compile, execute. Understood? Now you watch it now. It was just going to show you the output over here. It is going to show the output over here. And below this, it is showing you some message here. It is showing you the project location, guys, where the project is. It is in the C#11. This is your project, what you're creating now. So basically, it is showing you some message. It means it has opened you the command window and executed the project and telling you, press any key to close the window. If you press any key, the window gets closed off now. The window gets closed off. Sir, I don't want to see all this message. Can you show me only my output? Did you understand the requirement? I don't want to see all this nonsense. Show me only my output now. Only output. If that's the case here, you need to hit F5, not Control F5. What do you need to hit? F5. All of you, observe it. F5. Concentrate on the screen. Opens the screen. Did you notice it? It displayed the output and closed off. So you're not able to see that. That is only the problem. It opens the window, displays the output, closes the window immediately. Got my point or not? But Control F5 will hold the screen. Control F5 will hold the screen, but F5 will not hold the screen. Open, display close. We are not even able to see the output now. And to overcome this problem, in the last line, you need to say console.readLine. Recollect, we've done in C language also. Get ch in the last line. What is that? Get ch in the last line. We just use the get ch in the last line now. Are you clearer or not? Now press F5. You don't see any message on screen. Only your output. So how to close it? Enter key. Hit the enter key and the window gets closed off. Here are two options. One, Control F5. Two, F5. The actual difference I'll tell you. Hold on. You can even run like this also. How you know? There's a menu bar now. Below this, you have a toolbar. When you see a start button here, you can click and run. You can click on that and also run. That is also F5 only. Got it? Next, you can go to debug menu and you can use these options here. What is that? Start debugging, start without debugging, start debugging and start without debugging. You can click on start debugging or you can click on start without debugging. Start without debugging means Control F5. Showing you see F5, Control F5. Simple shortcuts I said you. We can use any of the 4 options like what I shown you to run the project. Is it clear? Yes or not? Okay. Now, sir, can I add a new class in this project? What is the difference between internal and public? I don't know whether you sleep in the classroom or what. Yeah, I clearly explained you, and again you asked this question. What is internal? I said accessible only in the project. Public, accessible from anywhere. Accessible only from in the project is internal. Accessible from anywhere is public. Okay, don't bother about those things right now because we will discuss in detail about the scopes later. It was by default internal there. I said you this internal means you can consume this class anywhere in the project. But if I change to public means I can consume it out of the project also. The best example, all the predefined classes are public here. All the predefined classes are public. That's why I can consume from anywhere now. Understood? This also I make public. I tell you all. Right now, what is it? Understand that. That's all. Changings and all will do it. Okay? Fine. Now, my next requirement is I want to add a new class, man. I want to add a new class under the project. How to add a class? Listen. Organize a project. Organize a project. Organizing means adding of classes, deleting of classes, renaming them. Lots of options, lots of things we can do. To organize all these classes in a project, we are provided with one window called as Solution Explorer. What is it? Solution Explorer. Understood my point or not? Okay, you are provided with an option called as Solution Explorer. Yeah, come on. We'll go here. We'll open the Solution Explorer. Where you will find the Solution Explorer, you'll see in the right hand side corner. Can you see that? You'll be finding it. If you don't find Solution Explorer in the right side, if you don't find in the right side, go to, and in the view menu, you will find the Solution Explorer. Okay, now, but you will find it in the right hand side corner. Just go there, click on it, the Solution Explorer opens. Understood or not? Go there, click on it, the Solution Explorer opens. It is opening the Solution Explorer. Did you understand me or not? Okay, so this is opening the Solution Explorer. Yeah, this is the Solution Explorer which got opened. And this is your project now. What is your project? First project. First project is your project. Under that, this is your class, program.cs. Understood or not? This is your class. What is the class? Program.cs. Now, I want to add a new class now. I want to add a new class now. Okay, let us add a new class now. How to add a new class? Right click on the project. Right click on the project. Add. From there, you'll find an option called as new item. Can you see that? Right click on the project. Add. New item. Okay, click on it. It opens a window. And from here, you can select whatever you want to add. What did I say? A project has a collection of items. Morning is that only enough. First is you will develop projects. Project has a collection of items now. And all of you can observe here, see. Add new item. Are you clear? Add new item. And these are the various items that are available in the project. These are the various items that are available in the project. Okay. Now select an item from here. Select the item. I'm selecting class as an item. I'm selecting class as an item. Are you clearer or not? Okay. So I'm selecting class as an item and come here and see it's asking the name of the class now. Are you clear? What is it asking? Name of the class now. So here is the name of the class. So by default, if you give a name called class 1 here, if you're okay with it, fine. Otherwise, change the name. Understood or not? If you're okay with it, fine. Otherwise, change the name. Okay. So fine, you come here and you can change the name of it. You can change the name of this particular class now. I want to change the name now. I want to change the name here. Okay, let me change the name or leave the same. Nothing happens. Leave the same. Class 1. Click on the add button. New class is added. See? Watch it. Same namespace. New class added. Okay, again same namespace internal class. By default, you'll see multiple input statements available. Multiple input statements available. Sir, what are all these things? Guys, we need all these things going forward. We need all these things going forward. Today we need only one. What is that? But going forward, we need system.collection.generate, we need system.link. These are different main sources. We need them in the future. But by default, it is importing. So right now, leave them like that or delete them if you feel unnecessary. Got it? If you feel them unnecessary, delete off. No issues. Okay, fine. Now this looks like our previous code only now. Now add a main method. Static void main. Are you clear? Static void main. I'm just using static void main. So inside of the static void main, I just wanted to write some information now. I just wanted to write some information. Okay, something. Console dot write line. Second class in the project. Second class in the project. Okay. And then console dot write line. Are you clearer or not? Console.writeLine, second class in the project, and console.readline. These are the two things what I'm adding now. Clear? Okay. Now let me run this code. Let me run this code. How to run the code? See, same again F5. F5. So I'm hitting F5. See guys, when I hit F5, I'm getting a message. What is it? There are build errors. Would you like to continue and run the last successful build? What is last successful build? Last successful build means program class. Array, previous class here. Shall I run that? If you're asking, why you want to run that? I don't want to run that. I want to run my class now. All of you be careful. This is a big mistake everyone will make now. Don't set this checkbox anytime. Are you clear? And don't click on the yes button. Don't do these two mistakes. What is the first mistake? Selecting the checkbox, clicking on the yes button. If you select this checkbox and click on the yes button, next time onwards, it will never show the errors to you. If you have an error, it will run the whole thing and show you. Break your head now to find out what is the problem. It won't show you errors and it will run your whole code now. You will not understand what is happening. Understood me? So that is why don't select the checkbox anytime. Be careful. Is it clearer or not? Okay, so that is how you're just going to do the appropriate thing. You don't do the appropriate thing. So now, why am I getting this error, sir? Why am I getting this error? Just click on the no button. I'll tell you why are you getting the error. The error is actually multiple entry points in the project. What is that? Multiple entry points in the project. What is that? You have two classes and two main methods now. Every main method is an entry point only. Array, that's what we learned now. Main method is an entry point. Then which one to start now? Which one to start? Tell me. Two entry points, sir. Which one to start? You purchase the machine here. You purchase the big machine. There are two start buttons on the machine now. You'll be in a dilemma now. Which button should I click? Which button is I click? What will happen? I don't know. Yes or not? Okay, confusing or not? Same problem now also. What is that? Where to start from? Start from. Should I start the main of program class or should I start the main of class one? Earlier, no confusion. Earlier, one main method only. A problem started after adding the second class. When I have only one class, one main method. Second class, no main methods. So how to resolve this problem? To resolve this problem, you need to Visual Studio. You need to tell Visual Studio where to start from. Are you clearer or not? What is that? You need to tell Visual Studio where to start from. Understood my point or not? You need to tell the studio where to start from, whether you want to start from class one or whether you want to start from programmer. Which one you want to class, tell the Visual Studio. How to tell that? After this. Again, open the Solution Explorer one more time. Now see two classes are there. Are you clear? Program is the first one. Now you have class one. Now what you do? Double click on the project. Double click on the project. Understood what I said? Double click. It opens a window called as project file. It opens a window called as project file. In the project file, you will find some information here. What is it? What is the output type? .exe. And also, what the target framework? What the target framework? 5.0. The target framework is 5.0. Are you getting me or not? So the output type is .exe and the target framework is 5.0. Okay. Now inside of it, I just wanted to, I need to add this, what start. See, when you're typing, guys, not only here, even in Visual Studio also, you will get the options like this. We call this as IntelliSense. What is that? IntelliSense. We call this as IntelliSense. This will reduce you the typing work first. Okay. Second advantage is when you're typing this, it is case instrument. If you type anything in a wrong case, your code won't execute. So my suggestion for all of you is don't blindly type. Make the habit of selecting. Make the habit of selecting. We need to choose an option here called as startup object. Can you see that? Select that now. It writes you perfect case. If you type anything wrong now, case instrument code won't execute here. Are you clear? So that should make the habit of selecting than typing blindly. Now here, type the name of the class you want to run. Which class you want to run? Hey, not class one. First project, not class one. You are forgetting your name doesn't have a value without your surname. I said you this point already. So what is it? First project dot class one. That is what I should tell. F5. See now, it runs you class one. Got it? Next. Program. Program. Shall we add one more class? Watch. So once again, observe. Every day, this is how will work now. Open the Solution Explorer. Add a new class. How to add a class? Right click on the project. Add new item. Opens a window. Choose class. Give a name or leave the same. Give a name or leave the same. Okay now? I'm leaving the same. Click on add new class added. You feel this unnecessary? Delete them and write your code now. Come on. Static void main console dot write line. Third class in the project. Console dot read line. Are you clear or not? Console dot read line. I'm using console dot write line, console dot read line. I'm just using both the two options. Okay, I want to run this. But if I run, what will run? Program will run. Check it out because program is mentioned there. But what I want to run? So come here and change class. Third class in the project. See guys, all the files, whatever you created, we created 3 files now. Program.cs, class1.cs, class2.cs, and your project file. All are added here in the document window. See? You can toggle between the files now. Program, class1, project file, class2. Understood? Do one thing, man. Whenever you add a new class, the old class will move right. If a new class is added, the next class will move right. After some time, it will hide you the right hand side items. Once you reach the end now, it will hide you now. So at some point of time, this project file also can be hidden from me now. I added 10 classes, man. So project file is moving right now. After some time, space is not sufficient. It moves it hidden the project file now. Again, we need to search where is the project file because I need to work with it regularly. So better option is, look at this, all of you. You'll find an option here. What is this? Toggle pin status. Click on this. This is pinned in the first place. That won't move now. Remaining all will move. Did you understand me or not? This is always in the first place. What will move now? The remaining files will move. See now, if I add a new file, that will add between and class 2. That will add between first project and class 2. Watch it if you want. Right click, add new item. I'm not changing the name here. It is class 3. Click on add button. Guys, notice. This is not moving. Why? I pinned it there. I have pinned it there. That is not going to move anymore now. Is it clear, all of you? Did you understand how to work with Visual Studio? Yes or not? This is how you work with the Visual Studio. Okay, guys. Look at this. I created this project in 5.0. Correct now? Let's create a project now in 6.0. Let us create a project in another version, 6.0. Okay? See what I said to you in the morning until 5.0, it is one style. From 6.0, it is another style now. Look at this, all of you, carefully. If we don't set the startup object, can we get the output? Yes, you can get the output. Yeah, the first class output only will come. Remaining class output won't come. If you want to see your remaining class output, set the startup object. Otherwise, what output will come? First class. Program class, what is it? That only will come for you. Remaining will not come. Again, selecting console app. Next. Let's name it as second project. Location same. Click on the next button. This only I said you. First, all of you go home and open the studio. What you will see? 6, 7, 8. Are you clear? Now what you'll do? I show you the process now. Update it. Now what you'll get is 5 also. First you select the 5 and do what I showed you now. Now I'm showing 6. When I select 6 now, immediately checkbox appeared there. See, you don't have this checkbox in 5.0. Watch it. You don't have this checkbox in 5.0, and we got this checkbox in 6.0. What is it, sir? Do not use top level statements. Do not use top level statements. Something. And if you put your mouse here, it will show you. Whether to generate an explicit class and main method instead of top level statements. What is that, sir? Let me uncheck this checkbox. Let me uncheck this checkbox. Concentrate, guys. I'm creating a project. See how the class is created. Look at that. Sir, where is namespace? Where is class? Where is main method? Nothing is there, only one line. What is it? Will it run? Will it run? Let us see. It's compiling. Wait. It's building. Wait. It's running. Taking time. If any errors are there, it will show you. Executed. Got the result. No namespace. No class. No main method. Nothing is there. Still code is executing of now. Yes or not? This is a new feature added in .NET 6. .NET 6 means C Sharp 10. .NET 6 means C Sharp 10. .NET 7 means C Sharp 11. .NET 8 means C Sharp 12. Remember, you are learning C Sharp 12. Yes or not? I said you already. C Sharp 12 means .NET 8. Okay. If at all I select .NET 7 now, it is C Sharp 11. If I select .NET 6 now, it is C Sharp 10. If I select .NET 5 now, it is C Sharp 9. I given that information in the notes for you when I started C Sharp. Check it out, I'll show you. Starting, I explained about C Sharp now. A history of the C Sharp, how it came into market, all these things. Here only I given you that information. Will show you. Watch. Check it out. Before I said you start programming, where I started before that, I given that. Check yourself. Start from the first. Target runtime .NET. Version 8. C Sharp language 12. 7. 11. 6. 10. 5. 9. 3. 8. 2. Remaining all 7.3. .NET framework all 7.3. Are you clearer or not? Okay, that is the 7.3 is what is the C Sharp version for .NET framework. Means if you are working with the .NET framework, latest features what I'm telling you now will not work. If you are working with the .NET framework, all the latest features what I'm telling will not work. So compulsory, you're required to open a project in 6 or 7 or 8, whatever it is. Is that clear? Okay, fine. Now, there's a new feature added in .NET 6. .NET 6 means C Sharp 10. What is that? Top level statements. What is it? Top level statements. What is that, sir? Suppose if your class has if your project is going to have only one main method. I repeat here, you have a project and the project has only one main method for it. Maybe 100 classes are there, but 100 main methods are not there. How many main methods are there? One main method. In such scenario, you don't require to write a class and a main method explicitly. Directly, you can write out the blank code like this. And C Sharp compiler will generate the rest of the code for you. See, this is what you have written now. Now, at the time of compilation, compiler will generate the code like this. How you know? Namespace, second project, internal class, program, static void main, string args, this code will be generated for you by the studio. Did you understand me or not? Who writes this code? Studio writes the code and tells you, array, I'm giving a shortcut for you. You don't write all the things, write off your body enough. Rest of the things I'll generate for you now. Understood or not? But don't forget, yeah, this feature works only when your project has only one main method. Second main method present, this will not run now. Are you clear? You want to get more information on it. There's an article above, see a link there. Click on the link, guys. Click on that link. It opens you the Microsoft's website and shows you. Read it. Generates top level statements. Generates the following code in the program.cs. See now. This is what you saw now. See? That simplified code you need to write for a program. For .NET 5 and earlier versions, the console template generates the following code. Yeah, first is only 5.0 now. There is a code that generated, we saw that. But 6 is generating you only this line. Okay? And see what is telling you? Array namespace, the project name, we already discussed about it. What is the namespace name? Make the creator project called MyApp now. Okay, I'll leave it. You see? Same program, they represent the same program, both are valid. C# 10. When you use the newer version, you only need to write the body of the main method. Okay. The compiler generates a program class with an entry point method and places all your top level statements in that method. That only I type and show you on the notepad now. The name of the generated method is in main. It is an implementation data that your code cannot reference directly. Only that you don't need to include the other program elements. The compiler generates them for you. The compiler generates them for you. You can learn more about the code and the compiler generation by clicking on this link here. There's a link you can click on this. See, you have two options to work with tutorials that are updated. One option, use the new program style, adding as a default feature. Second option, older style with a program class and a main method, telling you if you can understand this, continue. No, sir, I'm not able to understand this. Change to the old style. Change to the old style. How to change? Write down what? Namespace. Second project. Internal class program. Static void main. Bring this line, put inside the class. That's what it is telling you. Once again, you can read. You have two options to work with tutorials that are not up to date to use. .NET 6-point templates. What is it? New program style, adding top level statement. Second one, convert the new program style to the older style. Now I convert to the older style now with a program class and main method. Is it clearer or not? So what I'm trying to tell you all, whenever you're creating a project, put that in the mind, you have a checkbox there. Okay. And if you uncheck the checkbox, you will not see the class code. You will not see the class code. What you will see? Only console.writeLine hello world. You will not see the class code. Understood me or not? And there's a drawback also here. There's a drawback also here. Again, I'm removing all these things here. I want to use my top level statements. I want to use my top level statements. Now, again, you run it executing off. What is the drawback here? The drawback is, now let me add one more class in the project. The name is class 1. The name is class 1. Now writing Static void mean console dot right line. Second class in the is the same project now. Console dot right line. And to run this class, you require to set the startup object now. How to set solution? Double click on the project. Write down what? Startup object. Second project dot class one. Run the code. Error. Sir, everything is right only now. Why are you getting error? That only I said you, man. If you are using top level statement, multiple main methods cannot be defined in the project. How many main methods are allowed? One only. One main method is there, then only use top level. No, sir, I want to write multiple. You cannot use this feature. Understood me or not? That is why my suggestion for you all is when you are creating a project, select the checkbox. The checkbox. Understand the meaning of it? Do not use the top level statements. Did you understand the meaning? What is it? What is the meaning of it? Array, don't use top level statements for me. I don't want that. This what will happen? It generates you code like older style. If I don't tell you like this, what happens is I faced this problem earlier. People don't. I simply did not tell all these structure options. They will create a project, unchecking the checkbox now, and see one line and confuse, sir, I'm not getting any code here. What is happening? That is I'm explaining in detail for you. You can make a mistake if you don't see any code there. What is the meaning? You selected off the checkbox. Sorry, you unchecked the checkbox. So make sure the checkbox is checked. If you check the checkbox, then compulsory class will come. You want to see that? Watch. One more time, I'm creating the project. Why you want internet connection? For creating a project, you don't want internet connection here. Create a new project. Check it out. Console app. Third project. I unchecked this checkbox earlier now. You understand the meaning of it now? What is it telling you? Don't use the feature. Don't use the feature. Okay? Click on create. This code will be same like your 5.0 code only. See now? If you check the checkbox, you will face a problem. That's why I demonstrated you. Make sure the checkbox is checked properly. That's why I explained you all these particular things. So you can see, you will see old code only. Some old style. Anything new you noticed? Nothing. Using system is not there. Array, using system is not there. Working. Let me come to first project. First project is 5.0 now. Yes or not? Let me remove using system. Array, error. See? Error coming. Oh, I need to add it. Now come to third project. Third project 6.0. Using system not present, still code is working off now. This is the second new feature added in 6.0. This is another new feature added in 6.0. First feature, top level statements. Second feature, global imports. What is that? Global imports. How many classes you written till now in the notepad? Around 15 to 20 classes. How many? In every class did you write using system? Tomorrow for 100 classes, you want me to write for 100 times? Huh? Did you understand me or not? Tomorrow for 100 classes, you want me to write for 100 times? Not only one namespace, sometimes multiple namespaces can be there now. I need to repeat. Suppose, see, in your class, minimum 5 namespaces should be imported for you now. 100 classes are there. So you need to write 500 lines of code. How many? 500 lines of code now. Array, lengthy now. All these things will add to the size of the application finally now. To avoid it, we have an option. Watch it. Using system. If I write like this is applicable for this class. Correct? Tell me. But if I say using, global using system, it is applicable for the whole project. I don't require to write using system in my next classes now. Did you understand me or not? In the rest of the classes, no need to use using system again. Why, sir? Because you said global using system. This applies for the whole project. This applies for the whole project now. It's a good feature, man. It's an excellent feature. Lesser typing work. Yes or not? Understood, everyone? But don't you have a doubt? Sir, you said this correctly. Okay. But without writing also it is working. Array, blank basis here. Without writing working now. Without writing that also it is working now. How is it working, sir? You said if I write global using, it will work for all. But you did not write anywhere. It's a first class. You did not do it anywhere, but still that is working now. Am I right? What did Microsoft do, By default, it has identified some namespaces and already imported for you. Already imported for you. Understood? I show you them also. A set of namespaces are already global imports are done. That is why I don't require to use it. So what are those namespaces globally imported? Concentrate here. Look here. This is your namespace now. In the left-hand side corner, can you see an arrow mark here? Tell me. Click on that. Click on that. When you click on that, all these are global imports. What? System. System.collections.generic. System.io. LinkU. NetBeans, TDP. Threading.tasks. If at all you want to consume anything from them, you don't require to import the namespace. You don't require to import the namespace. Are you clearer or not? Okay, you don't require to import the namespace in this particular case. So that's what you are just trying to. That's what about the global imports. This is also a new feature introduced in C# 10.0. .NET 6, C# 10. .NET 6 and C# 10. Two new features that are introduced. One is top order statements. Second one, global imports. Okay. So now in this project onwards, no need to write using system anytime. Straight away you can write off console.writeLine. Says that you listen to intelligence. Intelligence. Lesser typing work here. Use it. You don't require to type all the things now. And correct the cases it will write for you. You make any mistakes in the cases error. Okay. Console dot. See. Automatically showing you all the things associated with WriteLine. Sorry, W now. Pick the option you want. Understood? I want readline, guys. Console dot readline. Okay, run. Ask me doubt now. Sir, what about 7.0, 8.0? 7, 8, all same. 6, 7, 8, all same. Understood? Up to 5, one style. From 6, and the style. Up to 5, we don't have top level statements and we don't have global imports. From 6, top level added, global added. You create a project in 7 also, it will be like that only. If you create a project in 8 also, it will be like this one. Got my point, all of you? Okay. If you create in 7 also, it looks like that. If you create in 8 also, it looks like this. But When we start working, we will always create 8 projects. Understood? I'm only demonstrating how to create a project now. I did not write any real code. When I start writing actual code, which version I will choose? 8.0. I will be choosing 8.0 only, but not 6.0 or not 7.0, because all these are older. The latest is 8.0. 6, 7, 8 works in the same style, no difference. Up to 5, one style, from 6, another style. Okay. Look here, guys. Look here. Same again. I want to add a new class. Right click, add new item. Can I rename my class? Yeah, you can rename here. I want to rename the class as test. My class name is test. Click on the add button. It will add you a class. But by default, maybe in the next version, they will remove this option. But by default, when you add a class, it will include 5 namespaces automatically, see, but we don't require them. In the next version of the studio, that won't come, but in the current version, it will work like that only. We don't require them now. We need to delete them. We need to delete them because all these are globally imported already. Understood? Right click, and here you will find an option. Remove sort usings. Click on this. Deleted, see? Already deleted. Continue the rest of the process is same on. The rest of all the processes same. Here also we can see how to set the startup object. Double click, brings you a set the startup object. Finally, let me explain you settings here. What is it? It is the first project here, 5.0. Go to the project file. We have only 2 items here. What is it? Output type, target framework. What is it? Type, target framework. Right, this one we added. Don't count that. By default, we have only 2. What is it? Output type, target framework. This one same now. Output type. What the type? EX. Target framework. You're creating 6.0. Here 5.0 now. Here 6.0. We have 2 more things. See. Implicit usings and nullable. What is it? Implicit usings. This actually has enable disable. 2 options. Like true or false. Enable disable. What is the default value? Now I'm making it disable. Guys, watch it. I'm making it disable. Come back to the program class. And try to run the code. Error. Why, sir? Where you're getting the error? Earlier it ran, huh? Yes or not? That is only in the project file. It is asking, do you want to use the implicit usings or don't want to use the implicit usings? That's what it's asking you. What is that? Do you need this implicit usings or don't want them? If I enable, I don't require to write using. Implicit usings will work now. If I disable, it doesn't work. So what should I do? I need to again say using system. Clear or not? Now again the code is running once I added. Why, sir? Why this again? There will be some people here. No, I did not like this. I want to work in my old style only. Did you understand or not? They will not be ready to change. They will not be ready to change. They'll argue, no, I don't like this. I want to work in my old style. I don't want the global imports and all. For them, they said it. No worry, if you want to work in the old style, go to the project file and set this as disable. Again, you will get back to the old style of coding only. What is it? Using and consuming them in the code. No, I'm good with the latest. I'm good with the latest. I don't want to again type all the nonsense now. Simply enable. Once you enable, come back, delete this line and run your code. It should run. check, working. Understood? Working off. Remove the using system on the top and is running off. So that is called as implicit usings. Means you can tell whether you want to use the feature. Which feature? Global imports. Whether you want to use the global imports or not, you can tell by using that particular feature. Enable, disable. Okay, last line, last one. Why last one? Nullable. What is nullable? Remember this, we talked about this earlier. Valida, invalida. How to make it valid? In the question mark I is equals to null. And this is a valid statement. What is it? Nullable value type. Means if you want to store a null in a value type, you are required to suffix a question mark. If you want to store null in a value type, you need to suffix a question mark.